Most people don't struggle with focus because of distractions. They struggle because they expect focus to behave like a switch. They treat it like an event, something you summon, something you lock into, something you turn on, endure, and then collapse from. I did this for years. I would wait for the right moment, the quiet hour, the perfect mood, with just enough energy to finally sit down and do the thing. And then when I couldn't sustain it, I assumed something was wrong with me. It took me a long time to notice the pattern. On the rare days I did focus deeply, it wasn't because I tried harder, it was because my life, temporarily, had only one clear direction. Other things were still there, they just mattered less in that moment, and that's when effort stopped feeling heavy. Here's the mistake most of us make. We think focus is about intensity, about narrowing your eyes and pushing through that resistance, about grinding for hours and proving something to yourself. But that version of focus is brittle. It relies on willpower, and willpower burns out fast. Real focus, the kind that actually lasts, doesn't feel dramatic. It's just kinda there. It settles in when your days stop pulling you in 5 directions at once. What actually changed things for me wasn't a productivity trick. It was deciding that for this season of my life, one thing mattered more than everything else. And this was not forever. This is just for right now. And this is actually something I had in mind when I was a kid, when I played Pokemon Sapphire for the first time. I would literally only train my Blaziken and use it to solo the Elite Four and Champion. And that was actually a powerful move because it allows you to level up one thing more than everything else and focus everything on that one thing. And once that was clear, something unexpected happened. The small decisions, they stopped costing so much energy. I didn't need to consistently ask, should I be doing this instead? Is there something more important? Am I falling behind somewhere else? These questions are invisible, but they do drain you. When you remove them and just focus on a single thing, effort feels lighter, not because the actual work is easier, but because you don't have so many things competing in your head against each other. And this is where most advice gets it wrong. It tells you to add habits, to add systems, to add more discipline. But nothing really stuck for me until I removed the expectation that every area of my life needed equal attention at the same time. Focus stopped being this heroic act that I had to get ready for, I had to hype myself up with music, coffee, and everything. It just became a background condition. I just do it now every day without fail. And it's such a gift that it starts feeling effortless. Now that I'm not trying to concentrate harder, I'm just living in a way where that concentration, it doesn't have to fight for its space. There's a quiet relief that comes with this. You stop judging yourself for not being quote-unquote on all the time, allowing you to actually rest properly as well and recover for the next focus session. You also stop interpreting tiredness as failure, and you stop turning every unfocused moment into a moral problem. And paradoxically, that's when you have this positive flywheel of consistency becoming easier and easier and easier, because you're proving to yourself that it's actually not difficult to focus and put in the work, as long as you have your North Star that you're focusing on and you stop trying to do everything at once. So now, the path in front of you is suddenly clear enough that you can easily keep walking it. Some seasons, they require balance, and some require exploration and some require rest. But if focus has felt impossible lately, it's worth asking a gentler question. What would happen if I stopped asking myself to focus and instead reduced the number of things asking for my attention? If you have to, this is where you pause the video and really think about this. Or if you need to, rewind the video and just listen to that quote again. Because you don't need more intensity. You just need fewer directions that pull you away from the things that really matter to you. That shift didn't make my life louder or more impressive, but it turned out to be enough. If any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear what kind of challenges you're currently struggling with. So leave a comment below or even DM me on Instagram. I'm currently tinkering with starting a coaching business for neurodivergent men who wants to reclaim their time, energy, and focus. So if you're interested in that, also drop me a DM.